a little bit.
We've got just under 1 million acres.
Divine feminines and divine masculine.
Evacuations have been going on, but even that fire near Chico.
This is from my inner child oracle deck.
There you go. Well, the door's going to open for the Pacific and Total bring
it's the healing that you need to go within yourself to heal.
40 miles an hour possibly. But we love to see the green on this map. This shows us that opportunity for rain, especially throughout the
anybody else just trying to get on their spiritual journey, this is a start for you all.
But still, the moisture, you got to have it. And it will be able to wait. But Kelly, to your point, some very strong winds and the dry conditions, you've got them for Big Sky country.
The healing that you need to do within yourself.
The rainy season is usually late fall into the winter time. But when it comes to fire concerns, you've got the low moisture, the gusty winds, and of course the warm surface temperatures. But we will get some help in that department, right?
There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, we can use the break. Hey, let's take you to Seattle, where we have at this hour we had temperatures in the 50s last hour, and we're still pretty much the same, Kelly.
And it's still dark on the west coast. It's early in the morning, but yes, CTAC.
My hands are so small, I can't even grip the cards right. Divine wants you to be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be.
While other sauces rush, we take it slow.
This is what the card says.
Sweet Italian tomatoes in open kettles. Slow is good. Unless you're being chased by a bear. Rayo's homemade. Make every day delicious.
You're going to have to go into seclusion. Be by yourself for a while.
What? Don't do that. This reminds me of my blanket.
Some of you feel like you're not wanted.
The roof was about the size of my new motorcycle. Have you seen?
There is a home waiting within. Go in and heal it yourself. Heal that inner child.
Hey, Bravo +1.
Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment.
Oh, girl, how do you know your man? And they made you like him more, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you can go online and get your first month free, actually, so.
If you're feeling out of step with your current big lioness fan, switch.
This is not going to be very long. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you.
Consumer Reports conducts over 50 tests to determine the best vehicles. And only one brand was named the 2024 Best Mainstream Automotive Brand. Subaru, with 8 vehicles that are recommended models. Outback, Ascent, Legacy, Impreza, WRX, BRZ, and 2024 top picks, Crosstrek and Forester.
Let go of all that is no longer serves you. Just let it go, y'all. If it's not helping you, let it go. It is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth.
Don't go here to choose.
It's okay to be misunderstood.
One price, no gimmicks.
Let it go and keep going. Breathe in. Practice breath work today.
So he sublet half his real estate office to a pet shop. There's a smarter way to save. Comcast Business Mobile. You can save up to an incredible 70% on your wireless bill, so you don't have to compromise. Powering smarter savings, powering possibilities.
Switch to Comcast Business Internet and Mobile and find out how to get the latest 5G phone on us with a qualifying trade-in. Don't wait. Call, click,
Flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today.
Log in and experience local weather, real-time radar, minute-to-minute coverage, and landfall cams bringing you every angle of the storm. Start your free trial and be prepared all season.
Currently in our area, 61 degrees with foggy conditions.
I'm going to pull some spirit animals for you all too. Go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring.
East-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Low.
Renew your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are yours to hold.
Sunday, plentiful sunshine. High 81. Winds east-northeast at 10 to 15.
We're keeping an eye on this.
Everybody, I love these cards. This is from my Sacred Power reading cards, reading deck, or whatever. Beautiful owl. I love owls. Right along a frontal boundary, but if it gets away, I'm gonna pick a card. It's possible or Gordon, of course, is out there in the middle of the however many the divine gives me. So there is a look at that window of opportunity along the southeast coast, but regardless of development, there will be wind. It'll be a blustery time for beachgoers, beach erosion, coastal flooding, all the possibility. The surf will be elevated, and also that sound running high along the outer banks of North Carolina, right on down to South Carolina, Georgia, and even Florida. But even where you see the yellow, it's moderate, so you definitely need to use extra caution. You are protected. Not a lot of lifeguards out there this time of the year now that we're beyond Labor Day weekend. These cards are so beautiful. The beaches are closed. Here is a look at that onshore. You have protection. Up toward the Outer Banks and even Norfolk and Virginia Beach. So make sure you protect yourself. Sunday, strongest wind still offshore. So mariners, beware. There will be some gusty winds, 40 up to 50 miles an hour, as we see the system organizing Monday into Tuesday and moving inland and spreading out the rain, spreading out the wind. Divine consciousness. Up into the mid-Atlantic and even portions of the Northeast. There will be impacts with coming in boundaries. So set some boundaries for yourselves. And of course, Madison, Wisconsin, for the and continue getting in line with the divine and listen to your intuition. Like I said, you are protected. You are protected.
In Columbia, South Carolina. This one also a midday tilt, and you can expect temperatures to be into.
You will. You see the guy going up the ladder here. You all are climbing. You all climbing up to the ladder. You all will make it to the top.
Mizzou, by the way, number 6 in the country. All right, that's your football. Now let's talk dogs.
Just keep doing your work.
From the Tigers to the dogs and maybe even a cat. Yes, hashtag dog walking forecast. We love to see your pictures. This dog, very well named. We have Blue with those beautiful blue eyes.
Okay.
Beautiful blue skies as well.
Spirit.
Rising to around 80 degrees. It is going to be
Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck.
Including here in Brick, New Jersey. We're taking these dogs for a walk. We've got Juno.
These cards are huge.
It is just a beautiful day overall.
Give me a spirit animal card from here.
Sunshine throughout the day. It's going to be a hot one in the afternoon, so make sure you bring plenty of water for the animals as well. And for Captain in Huntsville, Alabama, wipe off the paws. It's going to be a little muddy out there with the rain coming down. Temperatures in the mid-70s.
Okay. Let me see. Let me try it one more time.
Some of these dogs too. We do have that chance for some scattered showers by the afternoon. And finally, here is Winston.
Wow. It came right back out. Okay, this is the Fox Clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. That's if you are seeing foxes. Let me see. Fox.
McCaffrey with a tough call.
Okay.
This is a big call, Christian. Biggest call of your life.
That reading is small.
Or tile finish.
But if you're seeing foxes, it says again, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. This is your, if you are seeing foxes, this is a confirmation.
What would become of them? They discover Robin Hood Gold allows others to earn their very liberal rates on idle cash. They would descend into
Okay, now, this is my hidden Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck. Y'all, I have plenty of cards. You can see by this, I have some underneath the table, some in the corner, storage on my bed. I have plenty of cards. Okay, this right here is Hidden Worlds.
Prices of the season, like the Radley section on $24.78, and the Hedworth Queen Bed $6.74. Plus, don't miss great.
Y'all, I need glasses
Look at that.
because these reading glasses is not giving me any too much of a satisfaction. Words really gotta be bigger. Some of these cards, you can't even see the words on the cards or in the book.
That's why you choose Glucerna to help manage blood sugar response. Uniquely designed with Carb Steady.
Okay.
Bring on the day.
Well, Francine may have moved inland, but the remnants are still hanging around the south after making landfall in Louisiana as a
Okay. Now, the card that I have is the Seer. The Seer. Some of y'all can see into the future.
In spots like Jefferson County and Birmingham, also Atlanta could have flooding here too.
That's right. Good morning. Welcome into America's Weekend Headquarters.
Some of you all can see into the future, so pay attention to that.
What's left of Francine, but could we see something else developing on the southeast?
What you see in your third eye. It is open for some of you, if not all of you.
And it's a race against time.
Okay, this is my Oracle of the Unicorns. Everybody, I love unicorns. I love them. My mother always told me, she said, you are living in a fantasy world. I didn't even pay that no mind.
It's funny, it sounds like an apple, doesn't it? You've got this red and like an apple leaf on the top. Well, it is apple picking season in parts of America.
She always told me, you living in a fantasy world, girl.
We can blame it on what was.
It didn't bother me none at all.
But also keeping a close eye on the tropics along the Carolina coast.
That's right, many of us
Now she see my fantasy world. She's looking at me from above. Okay, this is cycles. Everything
Still cleaning up after Francine slammed into the southern coast as a Category 2 hurricane
has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Time into tune into the moon's magic. Let me read it again. Cycles. Everything has its time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic.
Some moisture all from the tropics. The last 7 days we've had plenty of it. thumbprints of it across parts of
Beautiful
Louisiana, Mississippi,
unicorn
Alabama,
cards.
certainly, Georgia, and even into Florida. Now
Beautiful.
we've got this area of high pressure, the low pressure. They work in tandem, bringing in that faster moisture, especially from the Atlantic.
This is Whisper of the Oracle of the Ocean. Whispers of the Ocean.
At this time, we
Oracle
do have
deck.
heavy flooding that is occurring in parts of Alabama. You'll see a few spots there, especially west of Huntsville. Hilly
Y'all, I
terrain there
buy
showing
every
some difference.
deck
Back into
myself.
spots like Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, this is a huge area that you have in terms of
Every
population.
time,
From
every
New
chance
Jersey
that I get,
into Jefferson County,
I buy a
and we'll
deck
see
of
a
cards.
little bit of Shelby County right here. This is going to include, let's see, Tarrant, Birmingham.
I
Cooper,
picked up
Vestavia
my
Hills,
first
Green,
deck
Homewood, River
in
Chase will be affected.
1992.
Let's see, there's Highway 31, and from Golden Rule Barbecue clear on down to Alabama.
And that was the
You're gonna see
writer's
heavy
deck.
rainfall. Highway 31, very, very big thoroughfare. And from Chelsea
The beginners.
points to the downtown Birmingham.
To
River,
start
now
my
we've got
journey.
an inch of rainfall so far. This is what we've had over the last 6 hours. Now,
Okay.
remember, if you see an inch of rainfall, you might think that's
Break
not a big deal.
through
But hold on, you've had plenty
to the
previously,
new
plenty of rainfall. And now
dimensions.
we have on top of this even more.
A new
Look at that,
endeavor
just from
is
Chelsea,
on the
just to the
horizon.
corridor. You've got
Innovative
Buc-ee's right
energy
about there. Buc-ee's
wants
is in that
to
location, and goodness
burst
sake, it's just
through
coming down. Now,
into
we're gonna see
your
more of it. Sure looks that way,
consciousness.
because we go forward in time, and we still have this focus of energy that fetch that's coming on in. Gulf and Atlantic playing a part. And
Okay.
to almost a little bit of a twist in the
So,
atmosphere. Some of this moving that
you
direction.
all
Look
are
across
getting
that
a
low,
breakthrough.
and there you go. And
with
sure enough,
your
we continue to
gifts.
see that more widespread as you get into
Okay,
the
this is
Tuesday,
my
we're
mother,
still going with it. Latest
my
models,
Gaia
Eurorun, shows again,
Oracle
you've
deck.
got that big slug of it right there. Before we hand it over to Kelly, let's compare that with the American model. Still showing you pretty much the same differences, right, that we had from last hour. Right here, Kelly, according to this model, this being the American model, and that may have something to do with that big low winds of Washington L ever seen. There, that's not much better. Let's just hand it over to Kelly. Yeah, get more rain.
We get the idea. And that low, by the way, could become our next tropical system. Next name on the list is Helene.
My life
Florida,
situation
the Atlantic.
is not all that good, but I'm thankful for what I have, and I appreciate what I have. So for right now, I'm still in preparation mode from the divine, secluded. I don't have no hassles. I'm at peace, and I can do my work in peace. I don't have nobody around me badgering me about my work. My mother always said, Tanya, you ain't psychic, but I was determined not to give it up. And I didn't. And I'm still not. I'm doing the work of my master, my daddy, my everything. Oh.
Westward, back into Mississippi, there goes that heavy rain. But remember, we still have this trail of moisture left behind.
Mother Gaia's card.
So we're talking about 1 to 3 inches in most areas, but in the yellow, like around Auburn, and also up here in Birmingham.
I like to do my readings different. I don't like doing the same thing over and over and over. And yes, I do try to use all my cards, maybe not at one time, but I do. Some of you will be at peace, dissolving unwanted and disturbing thoughts. There you go.
And now again, we are still watching that heavy rain moving out of Middle Tennessee and retro.
As you are on your journey, you will be at peace. You will grow into it.
Some indoor plans into this stays in this range is going to continue to bring the moisture.
Let's see. This is from my Sacred Forest deck.
To Virginia, back into both.
Let me see what I could get from this deck.
Sunday shows the story in the American model, pretty much the same deal. There's your center of circulation right there. Hey, I can draw an L again. Go figure. And we continue to see that possibly move up according to the American model to higher elevations, maybe even into
Magic by moonlight.
But yeah, certainly a rain game.
Work with the moon, y'all.
This is the Euro showing you anywhere from 5 to 8, possibly the highest amount.
Work with the moon. The moon has a lot of magic for you all.
Into parts of North Carolina and into the low country of South Carolina, flooding possible in the early part of next week, Kelly.
And I know some people
Transformation.
this time of the year, it's off-peak season. It's definitely cheaper to stay at some of the hotels and resorts along the
Some of you are
coastline, but unfortunately,
transitioning.
will not cooperate with any of your beach plans going forward this week. We do have a high risk of rip currents along the outer banks of North Carolina. Also watching South Carolina.
And you are being
Currents going to
enlightened.
be very strong, and we've got basically rough seas in general due to this area of low pressure that we are monitoring for development. And it's not just the low itself. It's working in
Purity.
tandem with high pressure to the north, giving you guys in the Northeast a beautiful
Purity.
weekend with a clockwise flow around that high. Also steering in that wind, that east wind off the water. That means the water comes higher. We could see some coastal flooding, erosion, and of course the surf will be
But
up.
some of you all are
Throughout the weekend,
uncertain
and even into
about
next
this
week,
journey.
as there's going to be that possibility of development. But as you can see, even today, we've got the winds 15, 20 miles an hour.
Don't be scared of it.
Carolina, Beaufort,
You
North
will be
Carolina,
enlightened.
25, 30 mile per hour winds. And look at the strongest
And you
winds
are
in the Atlantic
transitioning.
Ocean just offshore as we get into early Monday. Again,
Work
all
with the
indicating,
moon.
possible development and then moving inland throughout the Carolinas and moving rapidly up into Virginia, West Virginia as well.
Give thanks. This is what I'm getting from here. Generosity. Give thanks
So of course we always look for high tide
to
during
Earth,
conservation,
Mother.
especially when a coastal
I
low
guess.
is nearby.
Earth.
But with a king tide, it's a seasonal high tide.
Universe.
In many locations,
Give
often
thanks,
occurring
y'all.
Between 6 to 8 times a year, and you've got
Be
flood-prone
thankful
cities like Charleston, South Carolina,
to the
also
universe.
into Duff, North Carolina, where that onshore flow could cause flooding.
Because
at times of high tide.
things
So for Charleston,
are
it's going to be tomorrow morning at 5:48.
blooming. You see the tree blooming? You see the pretty colors?
Of the water. Reynolds?
All right, Kelly, we'll
And
talk
it
soon.
may-
Carolina is slamming Mexico's coast if we're hitting surf spots.
Your gifts
High spots,
may
top of
bloom
because storm leaving
more,
western Mexico, flooding streams,
or you'll
flooding
realize
being doused
it
by
in the
rainfall.
fall.
Now the area is at the risk
Your
of
gifts
flooding, mudslides as the
improving.
southern Gulf of
Oh.
California. All right, so Ileana bringing us some pretty ill conditions in portions of the Pacific, but let's get things back into
Energy,
the Atlantic.
success.
That's where we find Gordon. Gordon, at this time, you see the winds there, 45 miles an hour. It is again out in the Pacific, out in the Atlantic. Picks up your oceans. Boy, what a morning it's been. Wow, wake up.
The
Ross.
energy you have
We're going to be sticking with this is more of a
for it,
what we hope. What we'd
you'll
love
be
to have is
successful.
for this forecast to hold true. To stay away from land, stay out of the
Refuse.
and from basically birth to
You all are expanding. You may start really expanding in the spring.
The problem is though, this time of year you can have development.
You see all the
tropical
fruits on the
convergence, and
tree.
You can also have it off the southeastern coast of the United States. That's where we have some energy.
You
So-
all are
But
powerful.
also we sometimes have it develop into the Caribbean, but the Gulf of Mexico is
Just
also a
stay
hotspot
with
for
it
activity.
and work on
Now,
yourselves.
Gordon is what we have for the time
Okay?
being. Helene would be next. Isaac follows. Isaac, remember, ice storms tend to be very tricky over the last several decades or so. Ice
Now,
storms are always ones that
let me get a
just
few
bring a lot of
more
attention.
before I
One
close
on
this
what we
out.
have. We still have 50%
And
of
it
season
is
left.
the
If you
soul's
want to go out there, your hurricane
truth
supplies, always good to
oracle.
replenish those because we certainly have a way to go. And there have been times where we have just 20% of the season left.
You need to
Basically,
ask
so
yourselves.
it's very busy. So you've got to wait till it's done, right? You got to drive your stake through the heart of the season, right? Well, we make our way back to the
Talk
Pacific
to
and
yourselves.
this system wins a
There's
40
nothing
miles
wrong
an
with
hour.
talking to
Rainmaker
yourself,
for much of
as
the
long as
coast
you
here,
keep it
at least
minimum
along parts of the Gulf of California.
and it don't
DC,
get out of
by
hand.
Sunday evening, winds expected around 20 miles per hour. Kelly, back to you.
And hopefully,
Say it out loud or say it
we
soundly.
definitely need it with these fires. that are
However
occurring
you want to do it.
in Southern California. Hot, dry, windy conditions helping fuel the flames. The airport fire has grown to more than
Don't pay
20,000
attention to
acres
someone
and
if
injured
they
at
think
least
you're
14
crazy or
people,
what.
including 10
The hell
firefighters.
with them.
Evacuation orders
You know
are
what
still
you're
in place
doing.
for parts of Orange County.
Okay.
It is only 9% contained as of right now.
Ask yourself,
We're tracking so many fires in California.
Where-
Really thousands of them.
where
We're talking
can
about
I
1 million acres,
ask
about
for more
950,000
help?
acres.
Where can you ask for more help?
That's still burning, but it's about 99%.
The
contained.
divine.
That's the good
You can
news.
ask
But
the divine
crews are
for
still
more
there,
help.
and it's
Your
been running since
angels, your
mid-July. We've
ancestors,
had other fires going
the
here.
universe,
Northwest,
God.
air quality at least we're getting
Forgive me
some
for not
rain
putting
coming
God
through the next
first,
several days.
but I
Definitely
feel like the
extreme.
universe, the
That's gonna move in, not only bring us
ancestors,
the unsettled weather,
you
but
know,
how about
they
some
are
cooler
part of
weather?
God.
That will be
So
a nice
you know
break,
what I'm
especially
you
for
know what I'm
firefighters
talking
who are trying
about.
so hard to put out these flames. Unfortunately,
Where
working
can
against them,
I
the
create
winds are
more
going to be quite strong and gusty,
space?
especially right here in the Intermountain West, where those gusts could get up and over 40
As your
miles an hour.
soul.
So we'd love to see more green on this map. This is our future rain going forward Sunday into Monday
Where
morning.
can you
Oh yes, by the way, there will be
create
some
more
snow
space?
across the high Sierra.
Am I
8,000
focused
feet or so
on
with winter weather
what I
advisories,
am
scattered
losing
showers
or
moving across the
gaining?
Intermountain West, and then we bring another system
Your soul
along the
wants to
Pacific
know.
Northwest coast Tuesday into Wednesday. Our rainy season and snowy season here in the West is typically late fall into the winter months. So hopefully we get some of that much needed moisture. The winds we can do without.
Some of
35
you,
miles an hour around Golden Gate Bridge there, Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. Strong.
am I afraid to be seen? Are you?
Going into Monday afternoon around Cedar City, up toward Salt
Are
Lake
you
City,
afraid
gusts
to
at
be
times 25 to
seen?
30 miles an hour. But the good news, as I mentioned, temperatures are cooling down, including Reno, Nevada. On Monday,
As a weirdo, I guess. It's not weird, but I'm just saying, are you afraid to be seen for your gifts?
Climate change whipping up extreme weather, but our
How can I surrender more in this moment? Ask yourself, how can you surrender even more in this moment?
Showing you who needs the umbrella and how long the showers will last. All right, let's get you out the door in the Northeast. We've got Warwick, Rhode Island. Beautiful spot there. It's only 59 degrees. You only kind of need the hoodie this morning. It's going to be a beautiful day with lots of sunshine.
Okay.
The Yankees taking on the Red Sox this afternoon.
Ask yourself, what can you burn?
Museums. Tomorrow morning, we're down into the 50s and 60s for the most part. NASCAR going on.
Am I letting fear stop me?
The Finger Lakes region, it's going to be a
How does my body want me to move today? That's the end of your reading. I'll be back with another one soon.